It's that time again. It's time for another Saturday night special where we talk about everything rockhounding related. You know, I haven't always had a very good opinion of society, people in general. I've kind of lived a huge chunk of my life as kind of a grumpy guy. I wake up even to this day on the wrong side of the bed, and I force myself onto the right side, and I've shifted a lot in my life. And sometimes when I interact with other people here in the rock mineral community, the world, it really points out this big contrast to me. It has restored my faith in people. And I see it repeatedly, specifically in the rock and mineral world, and I don't necessarily see it elsewhere. Maybe it's a self-selecting thing. I'm not exactly sure. This a couple of weeks ago, we were at the Rock and Gem show down in Hell's Canyon, and I found these two stencils. These are for tracing onto slabs, heck, let's grab some slabs out. Let's do that. Let's look at some slabs here, okay? So maybe we can prop this up and then you can actually see them. Here's some jaspers, okay? So there's stencils. So you can take your slab and you can find some pictures and stuff, and it's pretty, and we can do that. Different shapes, that could be a nice little scene there. This is actually a set of 3. There's 3 in the set of these gem templates, and they're very cool vintage templates. Kyle over there at World of Rockhounds, he had an extra red one, which is in the set, and so we got some hearts, got ovals, whatever you would call that shape. So now I have all 3 in the set because I want to do some stuff with these, and these are very handy things to have in the shop. So it's very kind of Kyle to send that my way. And I was like, hey, let me give you something. Let's trade. Let's do something like that. And he's like, nah, you can just have it. Am I missing something? I only really see that type of stuff happening in this little community of people, much less so in other hobbies. I'm sure you out there have interacted with other kind of hobbies and communities and stuff before this one. To me, it doesn't seem as prevalent. So yeah, let me know what you think on that. I'm curious. If you're into golfing, riding horses, skiing, whatever, are people as generous? I kind of want to say no. This past week, Justin Prim came by the shop. Okay, he's on his big road trip around the country, brought his faceting machine out, set it up in the shop out here, answered all my, let's be totally honest, my stupid questions, because I don't know anything about faceting. That's a big time commitment for him, but he was just like, yeah, let's do this. It really has restored my faith in humanity, the whole rockhounding thing, I haven't always interacted with very good people in my life, and this community of people seems like 99+% really good people. All of the stuff that you see in the back on these shelves, this was all gifted to me by really awesome people that want to share something that they maybe had in abundance or something they thought I was going to enjoy, and I really do enjoy it. I come out here often and stare at the shelves and pick things up and look at them with my jeweler's loop, and it's just a very pleasurable experience to be able to look at all of this material from all across America that I probably wouldn't ever really be able to see just on my own. I mean, that's a lifetime of exploration, but I've managed to, I get to cut the line a little bit on that, maybe I'm just feeling a little reflective on my own life. This past Friday, I turned 40 years old. I guess I'm at the 50% point in life, provided I make it to 80. Yeah, I'm just looking back on things and been like, things could have definitely gone a very different direction for me. I know we've talked a little bit about my background here on the channel, and you know, it's not the best, And a lot of it all really started with some of the very first trips that me and Sarah took rockhounding. You know, we've looked at some of those rocks here in the past, but we've never looked at these. And it's funny. Okay, so we're going to look at some of the rocks that we collected in October 2016, kind of back before we really knew much of anything about rocks. You know, it wasn't, we were learning. We were very much so in the learning stage. And, well, that's a lot of quartz in there, isn't there? Yeah, we were like, oh, it's white. Oh, it looks really good wet. It looks good wet. Let's take it home. And, you know, as it goes, let's see, let's move our pile back here. How about that? Let's move our pile back so you can see it. Look at these little poppy jaspers in there. Look at that little poppy. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, definitely some little poppy jaspers in here. I think there's a couple little mini agates, but like, yeah, look at that little poppy jasper. Like, look at this now, and I'm like, what did I see in this, you know? But this was quite the learning process for me, and I'm so happy that not that long after I met Sarah, we took a trip out to the Oregon coast, and we went and picked up little tiny beach agates, and man, you never know where life is going to take you, I guess. I didn't think rockhounding videos, all this stuff was going to be the direction that I went with it, but I'm very, very happy that I did on a number of different levels, you know. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna, I don't have, you know, I had a long list of stuff to talk about tonight, and often the way I do these Saturday videos, we'll peel back the curtain for a minute, I will take notes on just things I find interesting throughout the week and stuff, and you know, I can kind of arrange it in a nice fashion and come out here and we just chat and we do it all in one take, and that's the thing. But I kind of just didn't want to do it this week, you know. There's plenty of weeks to come where I can do that. I just kind of wanted to share some stuff, you know. I'm very grateful and very happy in my life now, and I just kind of wanted to say that, I guess, you know. It doesn't always have to be like this super in-depth, like, let's look at a million different rocks and get all technical 100% of the time. Sometimes you should just be like, Kyle was very generous, Justin was generous, all these people that shared their rocks with me are incredibly generous, and I'm just thankful. So I appreciate you being here, watching the videos, hanging out with me, and you know, we'll get back into the regular swing of things next week. All right, y'all. It's cold. It just snowed today. And I will catch you in the next video.